What's up, my fitness family? Today, I'm gonna teach you how to train for speed in order to get quicker. My name is Brent Kasmer, this is BKPTTV, and I'm excited to share this stuff with you. So, I train a lot of athletes, and it's a huge concern, especially with like high school parents as they bring their kids into me. But anyways, I want to ease your mind and teach you a couple quick tips that you can do in order to train to become quicker, all right? If I didn't say it already, I don't even know if I did. My name is Brent Kasmer, this is BKPT. Subscribe, mash that notification bell. That way you're notified as the new stuff comes out. All right, I'm not gonna wait any longer. So there's two different types of techniques to train for speed. One, there's the power ballistic technique where you're gonna be working power with a body part and then right into a ballistic exercise with the same body part. So you're training it to be under extreme stress and then extreme explosion. So where you're ballistic. And then the other one is just your quick firing muscles also. So what I mean by all of that, I know that was a lot of jargon, but now I'm gonna demonstrate some of this for you so that way if it didn't make any sense, hopefully I'll help it make sense. For instance, so if you're gonna do a back squat or a hack squat or a front hack squat or a deadlift or whatever you're doing, you gotta think of the muscle group that you're using, all right? So if I'm heavy loading my quads and I'm either doing a barbell back squat, a heavy lunge, a heavy step up, you're gonna be using primarily quad dominant muscles. So your squat would be coming down, driving up to your heels, and you can feel quads are massively engaged, all right? So hack squats, barbell front squats, those type of exercises would be training for stress, so adding the stress to it. Then you would go right into a vert jump, so a vertical jump. So right into a ballistic movement where it's straight up. So you'd be doing sets of 5 when you do this type of stuff. So it'd be 5 heavy squats, 5 plyo jumps, vertical jumps, something along those lines. So if you're doing your hamstrings, I'm just gonna show you each body part real quick to just give you an idea of what I'm talking about. If you need help with this, this is what I do. So if you need me to write your programs, you need me to monitor your progress, work with you, that's when you would reach out. But at least I can give you some demonstrations of some of this stuff. So stiff-legged deadlift, same thing. Power exercise, strong. So you're just coming down, up, squeezing your glutes, hamstrings. So this is more of your strength exercise. You want it to be heavy, set of 5. Then you would go into something more of a broad jump. So something where you're jumping for distance. So you're jumping over something, forward, where it's more hamstrings, glutes, ballistic movement. So stiff-legged deadlifts to a ballistic broad jump helps to train that for speed. So it's power, get stronger, build the muscle, shooting, getting this faster, getting that speed and agility. The next one we'll be doing is a bent over row. So bent over row, strength, power, ballistic movement, power movement. So pulling it back, core's tight, driving those elbows back. You can do barbell. I'm just saying, these are all for instance, heavy bent over rows. So bent over row, boom, power, good. And when I do speed stuff, most people don't have flex lines. I'll be using the flex lines for a quick, speed work, or else you can do something like a lawnmower pull, but it's faster. So it's more of a ballistic pull. So it's not heavy, but it's for speed. So you're showing the type of ballistic movement. Same thing, power, bench press, So you're coming in, and you'd be doing a bench press, strength movement, power, getting stronger, building the muscle. So coming in, it's good control, driving up. That would be your power movement. Quick tip on bench pressing You know, this is just a throw-in nugget. A lot of times you'll see people when they power bench press, you know, they're driving their back up to help them, you know, to get more leverage. Here's a quick tip that I've shared in other videos before, but you actually want your toes behind your quads because you want your whole body pushing in alignment towards the rack. So this, you want the movement to be pushing backwards to help for more power. So that's your powers, your bench press, building your chest, your strength movement. The ballistic movement would be your, speed push-up, plyo push-up. If you're not quite there yet, it'd be more of a plyo bench press, super light, nice and easy, weight-wise, but it's faster, okay? Or like a ball toss, something more ballistic, all right? So that is one major tip. So strength, ballistic, you're training for power and speed, so building that speed up. Another really good tip for just toe ankle, for your foot speed is jump roping. It's taken out of a lot of programs, but just that quick, twitch of the toes, how fast you can fire and get those toes popping to the ground and shooting right back up. That's how you build that quickness in your feet. So, jumping rope is a great technique. It really gets that fast twitch, where it's popping off the ground. That's gonna help with your foot quickness. It's a great start. Anytime you wanna get better at like cuts and stuff like that, you do them, all right? But these are great ways to train. 2 quick tips on how to do that. So if you haven't yet subscribed, smash that notification bell, get notified, subscribe. I love sharing all this information with you. Hopefully you guys find it super helpful. Make sure you comment in there, how it's helping you and benefiting you. And if you need help, definitely message me and, I'll definitely work with you. All right? See you in the next episode.